Mr. President! Amanda! Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Let's get started. Mr. David Patron, President of the Republic of Reeko, thank you for sitting down with us.
Thank you so much for having you guys here today. It's an honor to be here.
So, can you please tell us a bit about your life before you entered the presidency?
Well, before I entered the presidency, my life, for those who don't know, is that I'm an ex-gangster / human trafficker, and I used to do gang-related activities here in this very own country. But that's the past. I'm ashamed of it, and I'm out for change.
Is there a specific moment that you would say in your past life that sparked the change in your present life to actually run for presidency?
Oh, well, definitely. Well, first and foremost, I almost lost my life. I was dead. I was shot 12 times in the head, and for some reason I made it. And after I came out of the coma, life changed for me, and I saw life differently, and I saw myself that, you know what, I want to see change in this country. I want to have a positive impact, and let me run for presidency and change the country.
So, given your track record in your past life, how did you gain the trust of the community and the public?
Getting the trust for the community, well, the country as a whole hasn't been easy. First and foremost, it wasn't quick as well, and it needed me to be transparent. As you can see, transparency does a lot of good, and not just saying a lot of things, but also my actions as well. So I think my commitment to this country and me advocating for change worked for me.
So, speaking of that transparency, would you say that resonated on an international scale in terms of other countries receiving you as a president?
Oh yes, it did, it does, but I would say that they didn't receive me well. And I don't blame them for that, I'm an ex-gangster. It took time for them to be able to believe into my visions. But as soon as they saw my roles, my commitment to this country, they started believing in and actually funding us to be able to continue on this amazing journey.
So when you say your commitment for this country, what are your plans and hopes for the future for this country and in your personal life as well as the President of the Republic of Reeko?
Well, for this country, I sought for change, and I've changed the code of conduct, and there'll be zero criminal activities. And you know, as I've said, the cabinet, and like I've said earlier on last week on the news, that in the State of Nation address, that like I'm advocating for change and cancelling all types of criminal activities, and you know, putting laws to this act and changing the very act of this country. And me personally, changing my life as a whole and becoming a better person, and having a positive impact in my country.
Mr. Patron, thank you for your time and thank you for sitting down with us.
All right, thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor. Thank you for your time.